Well, good whatever time of day you're watching this. Today we're going to be doing some stupid experiments involving the diesel heater and seeing what I can get away with running it on. We're going to be trying with oil. We're going to be blending the oil with diesel. We'll see what rate it will actually support a burn at. And we're also going to try thinning it up with brake parts cleaner, see if that'll work. So I've got it set up in such a way, I don't know, hold on, let me reposition the camera. Right, so I've given you a bit more of a top down view. You can see our fuel pump here, small pair of hose going into the burner, and the pump just sits in this little cup which we're going to put our fuel in. So, first things first, I have a syringe which I'm going to get our small measuring cup, which needs a clean because it's dirty, so we do that first. Right, so first off I'm going to take some OW30 engine oil. This is new, cheating a bit. I'm going to put 50ml in here, and I know for a fact this will not run. And then we're going to put let's put another 100ml on top of it. Seems like a good place to start, doesn't it? So this is red diesel, so we're going to get to 150ml now. And we're going to see if that's going to be good enough to run it. So we're going to have a sample here. I need a stirring device. We're probably going to use the syringe because that just makes sense as it's right here. So let's get that mixed together. Let's be honest, it's looking pretty thick. It's not got that nice thin diesel consistency, but it's not too bad. So what do you reckon the chances are for us being able to get that to run? I'm not holding out too much hope, let's put it that way. So it's going to take a little while because I've almost run the heater completely out of fuel just so we can do this test. Right, the pump is definitely sat in the fuel, that'll do. Can't bother putting a piece of pipe on because that'll slow the process down. And we're going to hit start. What do you reckon? Is it going to work? I'm not 100% confident it will, but I'd also like to find out. And you'll also, where you are, should be able to see if we get any smoke coming through. Pump to kick in. Hopefully it doesn't just knock over the... Here we go. The pump's away. Obviously it'll light up on the first bit that comes through, because it's going to be probably pushing a bit of diesel through there, but should just about be able to see it trying. Wait for it. You'll see it, it's coming. It should be coming. It's going to take its time. But obviously it's got to get out there, through the pipe, all the way into there, through the long tube inside the heater. If you've ever seen inside one of these before, you know exactly what I mean. And there it goes. You can see it coming up now. So it is in fact going to pump it. So if we just wide up a bit, this is running on our mixture we just made. It's definitely pumping it in now, but we haven't heard it fire yet. We'll see how much smoke we get. Trying to get a good angle so you can see the smoke output. Probably good against this dark background here. It's not too windy. Oh, we have ignition. Have ignition. Definitely smells a bit oily. Yeah, we're not getting any smoke, which you'd usually see. We'll see if it can sustain combustion once the glow plug goes out. That's generally where the problems come from. Or it might just work, you know. We've mixed 1/3 oil with 2/3 diesel, so that might be a a likeable amount. Obviously I don't know how it's going to change if we were to use waste oil. Another thing I want to try is hydraulic fluid, because I've got an awful lot of hydraulic fluid, clean hydraulic fluid. So it's ramping up. It doesn't matter what we've got it set on now, the temperature's starting to increase, the glow plug is still on. Definitely got a nice smell to it, but there's no smoke. Definitely roaring up to life. It's a clean burn, no smoke at all. That's working really well so far. Still got to wait for that glow plug to go out there. It's starting to warm up. I'm stood here like the same place you are, right in the exhaust pack. Horrible. Right, it's running up nicely, getting up the temperature. Waiting for the glow plug is off, so now it's supporting its own flame. Certainly smells different to diesel. Right, come back in a second once it's run through a bit and I'll get a temperature reading. Right, so it's winding down now to its lower burn rate. Air temperature coming out at 68 degrees. That's measuring just at the side of the vent there. So we'll see when it runs down a bit whether it's able to sustain the burn, essentially. 18 minutes, I think it says it's been on. But we turn it right down, we go down to nice 2.4 hertz. Yeah, that should start winding right back. Right, she has stopped, and that means we can start it again. So here's our quite viscous half oil half diesel mix. Ooh, yeah, this stuff, we're getting to more of a syrupy texture now. Let's put about that much in and pop that out of the way. Should we go for it? Should we fire it again, see what she does this time? What's going on? We might get a bit more smoke this time. Still blowing 23 degree air heat out there, so it's not cooled down a lot. It literally was in 3 minutes that we were not filming for then. So we're going for the 50-50 mix. What do you think is going to happen? See if we can get that out of the exhaust stream a bit. And there we go. Basically a minute later, you can hear it clicking now. So we've got to wait for the mixture of goo to start making its way through the pipes. It's still bubbling there, but that's not the actual fuel getting through yet, I don't think. No, it's just pumping air out of the pump and pushing a little bit with it. Once we see a solid column come out of the pump there, we know we're in business. But it did take a little bit of time last time, didn't it? Right, we're still getting the odd bubble, but it's going. Surprising that it's pumping it. We're actually, yeah, it's definitely moving the goo into there now. Hard to see, but it's doing it. Sure, it's just a waiting game now to see when it actually fires again. Zoom you out. This is a... oh, away she goes. We're getting smoke, but she's lit. Here we go then. Let's get everything back in shot. The smoke gone. Maybe running these on waste oil isn't a great idea. Well, dirty waste oil, but used hydraulic fluid. Because I mean, new oil is new oil and it's clean. Let's see what she gets up to. It smells like it's burning oil now. It doesn't smell like diesel at all. See if you run on a lower setting. Try her on 2.6. A nice cruising amount. I'll turn it off so it doesn't keep chucking fuel into a gone out fire. It might be less smoky then. Put that back in there. It's quite thick. It's not like oil thickness, but it's yeah. That was 50-50. Right. Oil again. She's still cooling down. Only 100 ml of oil this time. And then only 50 ml of diesel. Stop. Beautiful. So now we've got our engine oil. Pour pretty engine oily. Right, it might just even run on that, who knows. Now we're going to chuck in 50 ml of diesel just to help thin it a bit. You can see it better than I can, to be honest. Whoa. Yeah, that'll do. It's pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit too much by a couple of mil, but pour some of this lovely stuff into here. That's more or less just turning into oil at this point. We are. Pump is in oil. Wow, it's in mostly oil now. 1/3 diesel, 2/3 oil. Let's go for it again. I'll bring you in if something interesting happens, because obviously we've got to go through that whole blimmin' priming procedure every single time. Right, give me a minute. We'll wait until we've got the air bubbles out of here again. Focus. Right, in a second. Right, she started priming. I found my exhaust pipe so I don't have to breathe the fumes this time. She's priming. I'm waiting for that solid column of liquid to come out of here again, like we do every time. I'm going to take this off. May as well have every test the same, haven't we? Shall live with it. Right. Is it happening yet? Nope, I'll bring you back when it is. Solid liquid column just going into there. You can just see it making its way into the heater. There's a bubble anyway, and then it's going to be solid from there onward. And a few bubbles coming through, but we'll wait and see if it fires. How much smoke we get. Come on. Oh. Trying, we're getting a bit of smoke. That's sounding like it's firing. Smoke is gone. If that's just going to fire up and run on what is mostly oil at this point. I mean, what I'm going to be running on is actually HV46, which is used higher viscosity hydraulic fluid. It ain't going to be anywhere near as thin as that. It's not when it's cold. It's a real thick oil, thick enough. Of course, this is just going to run now, isn't it? Yeah, temperature's increasing. No visible smoke actually coming from the exhaust. Temperature's building in the output. That's running. Run out again. Pulled the fuel out and now it's pumping air in. I see pumping air. I've got to wait for it to burn out. Then we're going to try. We're just going to go for it. We're going to try it on straight oil. Combustion's still working, so we let it run until it's no longer burning. This time, I'm just going to put straight oil in it. And it goes, pure from the bottle. Well, we'll let that cool down now. This time I'm going to go for pure engine oil. This is quite a bit thicker, you can see it sticks up the side of the container. I don't hold out much hope for this working, but we're going to do it anyway. Turn the tin round so we get this bump in it. Marvellous. Let's set her going. We are on. It's going to have to prime the fuel through the tube again as usual. Been at this nearly an hour now. Hope I haven't got an hour of footage. So we're going to wait for the glow plug to warm up. We're going to be watching the smoke output. I'll try and bend this somewhere. Pure engine oil. OW30 going in. Shouldn't be too long now. We're probably going to miss the first light again because it takes too long to get this to go through. I think that's gone in there now, so it won't be long till we see something come out of that exhaust. The meter's gone to sleep again. Can you see him? Yes, you cool here. Sit there. Sit there. There. Oh, I hear firing sounds. You're getting a bit of whisk of smoke out of it. It's trying. I can hear it's fired. This is running on pure new engine oil. I don't think putting black waste oil through this is going to be a good idea, but a used hydraulic fluid doesn't contain any carbon, so that might work perfectly for this kind of thing. Then I can get my hands on more of it than I can possibly burn in a year to keep my house warm anyway. As you see, we've got a bit of a constant stream of fog coming out now. Might better just about make that out. So it's a bit smoky, but it might go. So we can get you back a bit further, give a bit more perspective on the smoke out there. Oh, it's running smoky. Real smoky. Really smoky. It's trying its best. Is it going to work? Yeah, you can really see it wisping around now, can't you? Glow plug's still on at the moment, so yeah, it's not nice. It's not liking it, but it's getting hot. Is it going to sustain combustion once the glow plug switches off? That's the question. Really hoofing the smoke out now. No, it's failed. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera around so you can get a better perspective of it. So it's not lit. Put the glow plug back on. I'm surprised, look how smoky it is. We're gonna let it do a restart. So maybe that's not the most efficient thing to try and get it started on, but if it fires up on the restart, let's see what happens. Right, the pumper's fired up, get the limit there. Glow plug's on. I can hear it firing. We have noise. It might go this time. Or it might just get really smoky again. We've got 2 bars of heat on the screen. If you'll be able to see this. 2 bars, bumps going, glow plugs on. Is it going to work this time? Still pumping smoke. It's not as bad as last time though. 40 degrees on the outlet, it is climbing. Smoke has cleared up. It's 44 degrees. Still only 2 bars of heat on the screen though. 3 bars, we're on to 3 bars. It's running. 97 degrees at the exhaust. At the airflow outlet even. It's 103 out the exhaust. Now it's starting to spool down. It's at full temperature. Is engine oil better than diesel? Puffs and smokes every now and again. Should be able to see that. I hope you can see the smoke every now and again. That's great. Running at 3 hertz, nice and gentle, on pure engine oil, OW30. Admittedly not the thickest oil, but there it is. I'm not sure if it'll start up on it from cold, but that'll probably be enough for this anyway. So, pure engine oil, working on this one, for me. So that was quite a bit later. I can't remember what the time was on when we were last here, but it's quite a bit later. Still shows 1 bar of heat, but it's not that, it's just stone cold. Will it go or not? Or are we going to have a failed start and a restart? How much smoke is it going to make now it's cold? I mean, it's stone cold. I can hold the exhaust. If it wasn't such a janky setup, it'd be good. It's only 17. Maybe there's a bit of heat left in that box. It's definitely not 17 degrees outside today. Yes, it's cooling down. May not have been ice cold, but it's cold. Got a steady stream. I can hear fire. I think it's lighting. Okay, it's not a clean start by any means. I can definitely feel fire. Exhaust is warming up. Not a great deal yet, but oh yeah, she's fine. It's gonna go. It might time out there. That's the only thing. If it doesn't make enough heat quick enough, then it might not work. Temperature's starting to rise on the outlet. 17.7 degrees. Definitely doesn't start up as cleanly as it does on diesel. Fuel pump's ramping up a bit. Need waiting for the fans to ramp up. Come on. It's trying. It's getting 19 degrees out the exhaust now. Definitely heating up. Still only got 1 bar of heat on the screen. Fan speeding up now. Come on. Smoking well. Come on, get some heat. It's definitely burning. It's just a smoke machine. Yeah, the exhaust's hot now, so it's definitely going. Oh no, that's a failed start. Slowing down. Right, fuel pump's back in for temp 2. Lit straight up, I can hear it burning. Certainly less smoke this time. Temperature's starting to rise on the outlet, 26.5. Still only 1 bar of heat. Bit of smoke coming back out again now. 1 bar. If we can get it 2 bars of heat, yeah, she'll go. She's gonna go. Smoke's clearing up. So I'm beginning to think maybe running hydraulic fluid I'm gonna have to. I don't know, we're going to have to do all this again with hydraulic fluid, the HV46. If it does work, I need to find a way of getting the heat into my house rather than just heating the outside. Three bars of heat. Go for it and see how it goes now. Let it run up. Oh no, it might flame out now. to keep it going. You see, did get a few air bubbles through the pipe. Max are out 5.5 hertz. We go full power. Doesn't like full power. It's backfiring. I'll wind the back a bit. Make sure I'm running nice and low now for a gentle heat. So right down to 2 hertz. Here's pushing a bit of smoke. See a bit more temperature now because the fans are slowing down a bit. Might be a bit low for it, we'll see how it goes. Sustaining it in the moment. Toasty. Seems to be managing it on 2 hertz. Gets a lot less backfiring as well. And obviously the lower speed of the fan, we're now getting quite a bit more heat. Just not as much airflow. Yeah, all in all, it's not really running too bad. Running on engine oil, effectively. It's nearly run out again. Oh yeah, it's making some heat. 92 degrees out the exhaust. I mean, I think it's hotter when we're running diesel mixture. I think the last mixture was that one, which is 1/3 diesel. That started reliably on the 1/3 ratio, 1/3 diesel, 2/3 engine oil. I don't think you'd probably want to run waste engine oil through this, not black oil anyway, because that's just going to make it a right mess inside. But for running, say, used hydraulic fluid, which is clean, well, looks clean, it's not full of soot, I think that might be the better way. Better do a rundown now. She goes, spooling down. Well, I hope that gave you a bit of an idea of, on a, say, what are we, 10 degrees today, not very cold, normal, murky, grey afternoon. I'd say that was, that gives you an idea. Running clean engine oil works. It can start up off it. After one failed attempt starting with clean engine oil. So next thing we need to do is get some used hydraulic oil and try it all again. But for today, that's everything. Where are the sheep gone? Lost the sheep. There they are, all over there, look. Sheep. Anyway, thanks for watching.